I'm Gloria Hass, the Interdimensional Intuitive, and these are the predictions for November 2024. I know a lot of people are interested in who is going to win the United States presidential election. I had this vision in September, and what I saw was a lion who is protected by God, a lioness, and she represents the lion's mate, and sheep, which represents the followers of the lion. I have also stated this on a podcast with Lourdes McCombs and Christy May, which aired on October 30th of this year. There will be a lot of chaos. A lot of people will be scrambling. This could be due to the presidential elections, people having their hidden agendas brought to light. There will be a meteor shower that is currently active and going through December 10th. This meteor shower will reach its peak on Tuesday, November 12th, which could result in people experiencing physical ailments and other things happening around their physical health, both good and bad. Other meteor showers are expected on November 17th, the 21st, and the 28th, and expect changes. We will experience another comet on November 29th. I also heard that there will be a lot of heartbreak this month. Then I heard the name Rumpelstiltskin, which I thought was really interesting. And Rumpelstiltskin was a pathological narcissist, so there could be a rise in the pathological narcissistic behavior among people who are true narcissists. There will be a lot of people who will be exhibiting their superiority through their name and title. They think that this is a way to rise up instead of through exhibiting genuine talent. These are people who also will name drop because they are riding on the coattails of people who have put in the hard work to get where they are now. They think this is their shortcut to fame. What they don't realize is there will be people who will see through this. They will show their self-importance with, "Don't you know who I am?" Or "I am so-and-so and I am this," and then they announce their job title or ownership of a company. There will be a lot of egomania happening with these people, along with their illusion of being one thing when in fact they are something else. Be prepared. There will be people who may be plotting to bring you down because of their ego and jealousy. They will plot against you. They will spread these lies all over the place. These people will blindside you because you thought they were friends, or they come out of nowhere, complete strangers, but they have been watching you and plotting against you for some time. This is not a time to get into paranoia. This is a time for you to continue with your character, regardless of your reputation, your core values. Tell people about your character. Stick to your core values and your character and let other people do what they're going to do. You heard of reputations being soiled by celebrities and singers and actors. And you know what? They still continue with their character because they will still have true followers and people who believe in them. And you'll probably be surprised, like, why is this happening to me? Because you are rising up in the ranks and people will be jealous. This is not a time for you to withdraw your light, withdraw what you're doing, because you don't want that attention. When you withdraw, you are going opposite of what you need to attain. There will be a lot of people who will exhibit problems because of confused values. They don't know if they should drop their values in order to please someone or if they should continue with their own higher values. People have been doing this for ages, and women have found out that when they drop their values for a man, they end up being treated with disrespect. Eventually, this relationship is dumped when the man gets tired of the self-gratification that he is receiving and the people-pleasing that the woman is doing. And you may get confused over why would someone drop another woman because of the self-gratification? Because they're bored and they want someone new. This relationship does not challenge people to be and do better. What I just said can also be applied to men who have dropped their values for a woman. People who have been waiting or working towards a breakthrough will receive it this month, and more clarity will come forward. More clarity about any questions you may have, or events, or people, or what your purpose is. And you may even get more clarity on who you are and your value and worth. This is a time of transformation, a time of growth into the new and releasing the old and what no longer works for you. I know you've probably been hearing that for months now. Well, it's time for you to do that. This is done by the power of your will and not waiting for this to magically happen. There will be people who will experience more hope and happiness. With this, you need to be careful about going over the top with these emotions. I know it's hard not to jump up and shout it and go, "Guess what is happening?" If you restrain yourself from going over the top and blasting your energy all over the place, you are bringing the restraint of your energy to be focused more into line with a greater chance for general success and recognition of your worth, your contribution into the world for the betterment of mankind, animals, and the earth in general. So if you blast your energy out, it's going to be fragmented. It's going to be frayed. It's going to be split into so many different directions. And you're saying, wait a minute. What happened? What happened is you didn't restrain your energy. You didn't focus and funnel it where you've been focusing and funneling it all this time. There will be some areas of your life that will continue on this month. The reason for this remains a mystery and hidden from you. Just go with the flow and write it out. Don't stress and want immediate change. It takes time. It took time to get where you are. It will take time for this to pass, because there is a lesson for you to get through to build resilience under pressure. Also to build patience under pressure. This may be around a frustration or challenge you've been facing. There could be grievances that are being held by you or someone else. You may have psychological blocks in your thoughts or what you need to carry out, whether mental or physical. This is a time to stand still, time to turn inward and give yourself a lot of self-care and self-love while you wait for what is to come. Build your own inner strength during this time. You may experience resistance to your own self-reliance because you want people to do things for you. You may experience resistance by other people who want you to stay where they like you, which is in their comfort zone. There will be people who don't want you to grow because that means they have to change in relation to you. Or they may be left behind. This comes from their own insecurity and lack of self-worth, or just wanting everything to be the way they want it to be. They expect you to come into compliance with their way of doing things, even if that is not true to your nature. Face your fears because you have the power to overcome them. I will stress this again. This is a time to build up your own strength and a time to exercise patience with yourself and others. There may be people experiencing emotional hunger and feel their freedom being restrained. Because of this, they may go through a lot of distress. They may be having overthinking going on, anxiety going on. And if this is you, this is a perfect time for you to get your eyes off of other people filling you up, not meeting your emotional hunger. This is a time to turn to God for His unconditional love and comfort. It may take some time for you to feel it physically and emotionally, but you can ask for it and keep asking for it. And instead of getting yourself all twisted up and turned around because you're not getting it on your own time, relax. Relax and breathe. Go into prayer, go into meditation, calm down. There will be more security and certainty in relationships, finances, and your home life during this month. You may be looking at the way the economy is and go, how is that? Don't look externally as to what's going on. Have faith that you will have more security, certainty in relationships, finances, and your home life. Your thoughts will be put into action and you'll receive a result the more you think about these things. Also, you may need to do some changing up of the way you spend money in order for there to be more certainty in your finances. Also, if your relationships are just hanging out there and you don't know where it's going, maybe it's time to have the hard conversation with the other person. I know you might not want to do this because you still want to be attached to someone else. All they're going to do is bring you down. Get clarification, and this will be a time for you to shed what is not working for you. Release the old so you can heal and be ready for the new, which may be coming at the beginning of the year. This is a good time that opposites will meet at a central point and possibly mend the rifts they've been experiencing with each other. If you have any questions, you can send me an email at gloriahass5, GLORIAHA, S as in smile, S as in smile, the number 5 at gmail.com, and my email will be in the description. Thank you for watching and listening.